Here we go. My attempt at finally getting this going. Definitely took a suck to get the screens set up properly because of the previous game I played had the main screen on the bottom, while this has the main screen up top. Pokémon Soul Silver. Never played the remakes, like playing all the other DS versions of all the games. I have not played the remakes for Diamond and Pearl. I don't think I will. Ever, probably. Maybe I'll play Omega... What is it? Omega Ruby and... something Sapphire, right? Are they in the same style as this? Or are they like the modern Pokemon gameplay style? If so, then I probably won't ever play them. But anyways. If I fail this Nuzlocke before getting to at least the 6th gem, then I'm not going to upload this. So, if you happen to be seeing this, then I got at least that far. Here we go. Finally awake. Yep, sure am. Your friend Ethan was just here. We can't name... Wait, is Ethan the... Ethan the, like the Gary Oak of this game? Can't remember. Thought we could name him. Oh wait, no. The red-haired person is like the Gary Oak. Ethan's like our good buddy. Not like the villain or anything. Well, I guess he's not really a villain. Because like in Emerald, the your rival wasn't like an asshole or anything. Like actually, most of the time they're not assholes. It's only like the first game where it's basically Gary Oak / Blue, which they're technically different people. So it's like how Red isn't actually Ash. And again, I'm not going to read for this story because... yeah. I actually do remember the story for Gold and Silver pretty well. Unlike Emerald, despite playing Emerald many times in many Nuzlockes, the last Nuzlocke I did, the baby Nuzlocke, where I did only baby types, that was the first time I think I actually sat down and read the full dialogue for the entire game, which is why that ended up being like a 120 hour something Nuzlocke, where I actually edited the shit out of it. It was like one of the first series I put for my, well, which is now a VOD channel. Pretty much. Definitely not gonna be doing that anymore. Especially not for this. But yeah. Here's the question. Do we start off with running shoes? We don't. Okay. Ethan Hawk. Yes. And it is raining. Meryl! Imagine if Meryl spawned right now in PCG. That would have been insane. Ooh, this music's bumping. What's this raining? Again, when I saw that you could have your Pokemon follow you in this game, it blew my goddamn mind. Wait, what? I like your bag. Oh, this goon. Famous Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I can see that. I've been waiting for you. You know anything about my research? I know you've been making... Well, Gardevoir's not in this game. Who's like the waifu of Johto? I'm talking about the Pokemon. Blossom? I can't think of any other. Yeah, I've seen your roll 34, Professor Elm. You sicko. the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with the Pokemon, just like people used to walk with the dinosaurs. Again, we can't name Ethan? Huh, interesting. I'm so used to just playing variations of Emerald that I'm like, what am I gonna pick? Torchic, Trico, or Mudkip? And I'm like, wait, this is Gen 2. If I was smart, I would pick a Pokemon that is going to help me out greatly at first. In my head, I want to say is Totodile is really good. Like, at least when you're doing Nuzlocke to start out with. I could be wrong. Because isn't there a flying... I think the second gym leader's flying type? And I think... one of the starters knows like a rock type move, I believe. Or maybe you encounter a rock type. Okay, so... when it comes to what Pokemon I'm gonna catch... I know sometimes the Nuzlocke go, well, you have to try to catch the first Pokemon you encounter in a new area. And if you miss it, then you're shit out of luck. And again, it varies, you know, it's whatever the fuck you want to do. What I'm gonna do is... so if I come across a new area, new route, I should say. First Pokemon that shows up, I can try to catch that Pokemon as many times as possible. I just can't catch any other different types of Pokemon. So, using Kanto region, even though in Johto, for example, when we go to the first bug area, where there's I think the version of the game matters, but when there's Caterpie, I think there's Metapods in there. I could be wrong. Like, if I encountered a Metapod, I can try multiple times to try to get a Metapod, but I can never get the Caterpie. Unless Caterpie shows up in a different route. If that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, just got an email from him saying this time it's real. I'm not about to read this. I forgot. I'm not doing that. Because this will be like 80 hours if so. Alright, let me actually real quick change the text speed fast. Okay. Need them running shoes ASAP. We're gonna give me some balls? Oh, never mind. I picked my starter. Alright. Again, used to Emerald, where we help him with that Zigzagoon at the start of the game. Touch a Pokeball to see what Pokemon is inside. I really like Cyndaquil. However, I think Cyndaquil might actually be the worst one to start out with? Question mark. What should I do? Should I do Heart of the Cards, or should I be strategic with this? Start for Heart. Look at me, looking shit up. I bet you it's actually Totodile. So it seems like it's universally not Chikorita, and I think I see why, because you're gonna encounter grass types pretty early. You don't encounter a lot of fire types early on. I do hear people. Looks like people say Chikorita is a sleeper build. Damn. I'm. Okay, you know what? I'm going with Cyndaquil. Here's why. Fire types don't make an appearance until kind of later on, I believe. So it's good to have a starter fire type. Chikorita, there's a lot of grass types. Same with Totodile, there's a lot of water types. We are gonna need a water type. We're gonna need a grass type as well, but still. I think Cyndaquil is a good starter. Also, Cyndaquil is pretty damn cute. I am definitely gonna take the Cyndaquil. Oh, and it follows you. Forgot. I don't know how I forgot. Give a nickname to Cyndaquil. Trying to think what kind of nickname would I have given him when I was like 5 years old? There we go, Cinder. Again, first wild Pokemon we encounter, we're going to be naming it Glencoco. Followed by Gecko. Ghost, I guess. Of course I'm going to have you Ghost. Yes, I'm going to give it Cinder. Oh, look at it. Not bad, right? I know how this works. Mr. Pokemon. Oh, doesn't he give us a Togepi? Potions! We're gonna need those. It's raining. Hello. Sune. Cyndaquil. Oh. Alright. I think we have to go talk to our mom, right? He's gonna give us some Air Force One so we can run. Get Pokemon. We got Pokegear. Yes, I remember how to call people. Did anyone ever use that in the original game? Actually make use of the phone? The phone definitely got better later on. It was really good in black and white. Because you could call, like, fight people like every day. Yeah. Talk to these people. Do I want to bother with Ethan? You know I'm not going to bother. Is she going to give me anything? I wonder. Because I definitely think it would be beneficial to get items. Alright. Kyoto Mate. I do not want a number from an old man. The remix. Alright, first Pokemon is a Hoodoo! Alright, you know what? Who is giving me more Gecko than Glenn? Glenn, would you like to be named Hoot, or would you like to hold out and maybe wait for a different one? Bird indeed. Ooh, I just noticed something. You know what? I'll fix it on the next recording. I noticed that the screen is cut out slightly to the left. Actually, I'll just, you know what? I'll name him Burb. We can save what Pokemon we call Glen Coco till after. Okay, so that was a crit. And again, like I said, we can try again to get Hoot. But I can only catch Hoot. So if there's other Pokemon here, which I'm quite sure there is, I'm not allowed to catch them. Alright, there's another one. Oh, I need to remove the battle animations. That will probably add like several hours to the total time that's having those. Wait, what? Oh, well, we don't have any balls yet. I thought we did. Okay, we'll pause though. I will come back and try to catch a Hoodoo once I can. I thought we were given balls, but apparently not. Get yourself a pair of Hooters. Smoke screen. Alright, let's work our way to try to get some balls. I really want some running shoes as well. We'll fight him later. Another one. Can I run? Okay. I definitely need a level when I can. Shrooby! Oh, what is that? Tuba! You hear that in the background? That was my horrific tuba sound impression. Alright. I wanted to take a break from it all, so I saved my progress. Am I losing my mind, or... Were we really not supposed to have any Pokeballs yet? Or did I forget to talk to someone? And I was supposed to get them. I have like a feeling that I was supposed to have Pokeballs by now. Maybe? Running shoes. Perfect world. Free healthcare. Alright. It's probably... I bet you it's only for Pokemon. Think about it. Yes, this is water. Yes, old man. They're still warm? What the fuck? They're brand new, but they're warm. What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Oh, phew. For a sec there, I thought it was gonna make me hold on to the screen to, I can just hold B, thankfully. Alright. So, I'm starting to feel like I am supposed to have Pokeballs by now. Which, I want to just double check real quick. I wasn't supposed to talk to someone and get balls that way. Because, like, I can't think of what game makes you go to the first city to get Pokeballs. Guy's still creeping in the corner there. Am I supposed to talk to this guy? No? Okay then. I guess we don't have any Pokeballs yet. Interesting. Another hooter. The burb is the word. Alright. Hello, man. I feel like somebody is gonna have like an item for me or something. Well, I guess we gotta go buy some Pokeballs. So I can go try to catch the Hoot, so we can have our first Pokemon that's officially caught. Alright. Wait, what? Are you shitting me? We can't buy Pokeballs yet? Just in case, okay. It's wild. I don't know why it's blowing my mind that you can progress this far without getting your first set of Pokeballs. Oh, hello. The guide gent. Okay. Cool. I'm still not convinced that I'm not supposed to have Pokeballs, but no. You're not sure when you get them? Man, the attack sounds are like pretty dynamic. potion. Any apricorns? No. I actually made use of the berries quite a bit, at least in the early game in Pokemon Emerald when I was doing the baby lock. As in, like, going around and planting them and shit. It became pretty pointless to really have after by like half the game, but at least in the early game they were very useful. Especially when you have to make sure your Pokemon survive. Man, it's nothing but hooters around here. Also, I just realized that if it happens to be daytime, I don't think we're going to be able to get Hoot. But Hoot's the only Pokemon I'm allowed to catch. Oh wait, hold on, did we... This is a new area, isn't it? I need to really pay attention to that. Foresight. A crit! Oh, baby. Antidote. Goons. Oh wait, never mind. They was having a Poke battle. Alright, listen, I'm skipping all this because I want to go get some Pokeballs, damn it. Rattata. Imagine if we encounter like a shiny and I just straight up couldn't do anything about it because we don't have any Pokeballs yet. You know, just... Be really harping on that. Oh, another thing with this Nuzlocke, since I'll probably be doing a lot of training off screen, if I happen to, if one of the Pokemon gets knocked out and it's a wild battle, that doesn't count. Especially when it comes to like training, because it's literally like just grinding. There's no actual strategy going on. So if they happen to get KO'd during training, it doesn't count. But if we're doing a NPC battle, then yeah, it absolutely does count, so. Pokeballs, please. Must be Kasune. Email. The oak. My balls, please. Oh, you gave me a Togepi, but... Thank you. Damn, couldn't you move any slower? Yeah, we got ads starting up in about 40 seconds. Rossi. Okay. Huzzah. Do I have any Pokeballs? Hello? Oh wait, the egg doesn't take up a spot in your inventory? What? Huh? Oh, that's interesting. So it's not a Poke slot for having the egg. It usually is a slot, right? Or am I just losing my mind? I don't have any Pokeballs yet, right? Nope. Hello. Disaster. What? It's been 2 seconds. Chill out, Well, I can run indoors. I know some games you couldn't, right? Oh, never mind. That ain't no. Alright, we're going back to town. Back to the place we're from. Took a step into the grass and Pokemon spawned. Who? I will get you. Just hold on. Man, it is nothing but hoots. Ah! Come on! Attack. I just want to go home. Cherry Grove. All right. So after we do our first little battle segment with our, I guess, rival, the red-haired person, that's where I'm going to call the episode. And it seems like this game is working perfectly fine, so that is definitely good. Oh. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. You're an asshole. Okay. Passerby boy. You know what? I know I'm gonna be able to set his name. I'm literally just gonna name him Passerby. Passerby boy. Nah, probably not, but alright, hit him up with the leer. Sure this shit doesn't crit. Don't think that's gonna get him. It's gonna be close. Ah. Close. We're faster at least. Doing okay for someone weak. Huzzah. Wanna know who I am? Bitch, you're like probably like the least memorable. antagonist of this series. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna go over to Elm, see what the hell he wants, and then... Well, actually, I think we're gonna be given Pokeballs. That's when I'm gonna try to get the Hoot Hoot. And once I get Hoot Hoot, I will call the video there. And then we can do the adventure in the background. Actually, it won't be in the background. I'll put it on the screen. Ethan. Oh. What should I name whatever their name is? Hi, Ronnie, how's it going? If we were in the middle of catching a Pokemon, I would ask if you would like your name to be one of the Pokemon, but this, I'm trying to think who I want this to be. There we go. Beepus. Red-haired individual at large. Jana. Can we get some Pokeballs now, please? Oh, okay. I guess the egg's not... Okay, I guess the egg is going to fill up a slot. I thought it was just going to go strictly in our pack. Herb. How you doing, Ronnie? This is my first playthrough of the remake of Silver and Gold. The only DS Pokemon game that, well, I guess one of two, Gold, Silver, that I never played and never physically owned. Basically all the other ones except this. Did he give us any Pokeballs yet? I'm still waiting for these Pokeballs. And the answer to that is no. Can you give me any, please? Please? No. Go see our mom. Is our mom gonna have any Pokeballs for us? Hi, Mom. You want me to save money? No. I don't want you spending my money on, like, Herbalife, Mom. Or Tupperware, or whatever. Okay. Oh. Hello. Yes, finally! 40 minutes in, and we can finally catch the Hoot Hoot. Lordy. And yes, we're gonna name him Burb. It's already been established. Oh, I don't have any control over this. I don't have any control! Still don't. Who's that? Rattata? Shows my mouse on the screen. There we go. Okay, now we can catch the hoo-hoo. There we go. Time to catch the burb. Foresight means nothing. Can you see I'm about to throw a Pokeball at you? Foresight show you that? And Bazinga. Alright. We did it! We got the burb! Burb. Yes, you named the burb. Good. Okay, so there are trainers to battle here, and I will battle them. However, I am going, well, after this battle, I am going to end the first video here. We'll do the adventure. Streams of this are definitely going to be longer than just an hour, but again, this was mainly just to make sure this was going to work. Because the last time I tried to play a DS, actually not this, not the prior. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was because of the 3DS game, and it had trouble loading in all the 3D models. This is not a 3DS game. I keep thinking it's a 3DS game, but it's not. And the reason why I think it's a 3DS game, like by default, is the fact that I never owned it, because I never owned a 3DS. So the fact that I never owned this game on DS is still something I don't remember why. Maybe it was just too expensive. I know it's really expensive now to get it, but maybe it was still expensive back then. I don't know. Alright, let's go back to... Actually, let's check something real quick. So this is Route 29. So this is Route 30. Okay, so I can catch a different Pokemon here. So if Rattata shows up, I believe I can catch a Rattata. I don't think I really need or want a Rattata. But, I mean, I can try to catch one, but I'll do that next recording. You know what, I'll rename the Rattata after Gecko. Glenn, I'll catch a Pokemon and it's gonna hit me and be like, you know what, that's definitely a Glenn. So I don't know, Rattata's kind of giving me Gecko vibes, so not quite sure why, but we did it. Okay. So Dr. Cinderbolt is happy. Give me a sunny look. What about you? Ghost, same situation. When I encounter a Pokemon that makes me go, you know what, let's give him Ghost. Maybe like a Dunsparce or something. Okay, so. yeah, 53 minutes in. Expecting probably going to be like a 50-hour playthrough. And like I said, concurrent future streams of this are definitely going to be over an hour. At least 2 hours at a time. I was actually thinking of starting near Automata. But you know what? Let's get a Pokemon game out of the way. At some point I wanted to play one of the rescue dungeon. Yeah, what? Am I losing my mind? Mystery dungeon games on stream. I have all of those quote owned quote. So we have a lot of options to choose from because there are quite a lot of them. So and do it all save state. Yeah. See you next time.